How's your yeehaw?
Yeehaw!
Can you do an American accent?
Which part of America?
Anywhere. I'll give you a sentence. Here, I'll give you a sentence.
Are you going to ask me? You got a sentence there.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it depends on what it says.
All right, here we go.
Try.
This is the most American sentence I could think of. I ordered breadsticks with ranch dressing at Applebee's.
Say it again?
The ranch. You got to hit
Ranch.
and then on Applebee's, really emphasize the A, Applebee's.
Applebee's.
I love Applebee's.
I love Applebee's. Now I'm just sitting here sweating.
I ordered breadsticks with ranch dressing.
I ordered breadsticks with ranch dressing at Applebee's.
That was decent.
I enjoyed that.
Hey, do you like my Cybertruck?
Hey, do you like my Cybertruck?
You guys out there, you cannot laugh like this. We're having a real thing.
No, but by the way, the laughter, it's encouraging. Is it encouraging or is it mocking me? I'm not sure.
I
Come on, y'all.
we have a there we go.
There it is.
What a breaking news. The world wasn't ready, the microphones weren't ready, and honestly, neither was Buckingham Palace. Because this week, comedy genius Hasan Minhaj teamed up with Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, on Lemonada Media's hit show, Hasan Minhaj Doesn't Know. And what followed was a mix of royal sincerity, comedic firepower, and global meltdown that no PR team could have scripted. Twitter, or X if you prefer, went up in flames. TikTok clips looped faster than Harry's morning jogs. YouTube comments turned into love letters. Even Spotify's trending bar looked like it was blushing. The pairing was so unexpected, and yet so perfect, that one fan wrote, "This is like The Crown meets The Daily Show, but with empathy, education, and actual laughter." It all began when Hasan Minhaj announced the guest in his trademark, chaotic way. Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest doesn't just know about the internet, he's been dragged by it, dodged it, rebuilt it, and still came out smiling. Please welcome Prince freaking Harry. The audience roared as Prince Harry walked in with that relaxed Montecito glow, jeans, rolled up sleeves, and that grin that says, "I've survived British tabloids and I still believe in kindness." Harry settled into the mic, adjusted his headphones and quipped, "I thought this was a therapy session. Meghan told me Hasan doesn't know much, but he listens well." The room erupted. Hasan nearly dropped his note cards. But beyond the laughter, this conversation had depth, and it hit hard. They dove straight into the Parents Network, the Sussex's groundbreaking initiative to help parents protect kids from toxic social media harm, misinformation, and cyberbullying. Harry spoke candidly about being a father, wanting to raise Archie and Lilibet in a digital world that feels more human and less hostile. "It's not about banning phones," he said, voice calm but firm. "It's about rebuilding the system so families have power, not algorithms." Hasan nodded, replying with perfect comedic timing. "Exactly. We can't let TikTok babysit our kids. That's like letting a raccoon guard your lunch." The audience burst into laughter again, but the truth behind the humour was undeniable. Within minutes of the episode's release, the internet was ablaze. Clips of Harry cracking up at Hasan's jokes spread faster than royal gossip in a British newsroom. One fan wrote, "Prince Harry, laughing this hard is my Roman Empire." Another added, "Somewhere in the palace, someone just threw their teacup at a wall." Hasan kept the conversation lively, blending humour and heartache as they discussed online toxicity, especially toward women and young people. He asked Harry how he manages to stay grounded while being constantly scrutinised online. Harry replied, "You learn that silence is survival, but also that silence doesn't fix the problem. That's why we built the Parents Network, to give families tools to speak up, to demand better." Hasan grinned and said, "So you're saying we need to ghost the trolls?" Harry laughed. "No, mate. Educate them, but yeah, if they're too far gone, ghost away." The crowd clapped. It wasn't just funny. It was freeing. Then the tone shifted. For a moment, laughter paused, and sincerity took centre stage. Harry's voice softened. The hardest part, he said, is knowing millions of children are growing up in systems designed to addict them. We have to make this a global priority because parents can't fight this battle alone. Hasan nodded, unusually quiet. Then, with perfect comic instinct, he broke the tension. You're right. We need a UN task force for bad vibes. I volunteer as its first victim. The audience howled. Harry clapped, saying, "You'd be a good ambassador. You know how to make people laugh and think. That's powerful." That was the moment. Two fathers, two advocates, from wildly different worlds, meeting at the intersection of truth and laughter. The chemistry between them was undeniable. Harry wasn't just a guest, he was a co-conspirator in Hasan's mission to make awareness fun again. Within hours, the episode dominated feeds. Memes, quotes, GIFs, headlines, all celebrating this unexpected pairing. Prince Harry and Hasan Minhaj just rebooted the internet, one headline screamed. Comedy meets crown. The crossover. We didn't know we needed, said another. The Sussex squad flooded the comments with love and gratitude. Even people who'd never listened to a podcast before were hitting play. Lemonada Media's servers reportedly crashed from the sheer demand, while Spotify's trending section lit up with Truck's Harry Minhaj showdown. Fans praised Harry's calm clarity and Hasan's courage to make serious issues alive and approachable. You can tell Harry trusts Hasan, one fan wrote. He was relaxed, unfiltered, even cheeky. That's the Harry we love, not the one tabloids distort. At one point, Hasan delivered the joke that became the headline of the day. Harry, you left the royal family, I left Netflix, we're basically the same guy. Without missing a beat, Harry shot back. Right, except you got better reviews. The crowd lost it. Hasan doubled over laughing. Bro, that's it. Prince Harry just roasted me on my own show. The clip hit 50 million views in a day. Even Netflix's official account commented, "We felt that." Behind the laughter, there was something deeper. Both men had walked away from powerful systems because they valued truth over image, authenticity over performance. That shared courage connected them, and it inspired millions. Hasan then leaned in, turning the spotlight to the Parents Network. Tell me about this Parents Network. What's the goal? Harry leaned forward, speaking from the heart. It started when Meghan and I met parents who lost their children to online harm, depression, bullying, misinformation. We realised we couldn't just post condolences. We had to act. He explained that the Parents Network is a coalition of families, educators, and tech experts pushing for safer online experiences for kids. Not through fear, but through connection, empathy, and accountability. This isn't about censorship, Harry said. It's about creating digital environments where children feel seen and safe, where empathy wins over exploitation. Hasan responded, "That's powerful, man. And honestly, I wish this existed when I was a kid. My parents thought AOL chat rooms were safe. Bro, I met so many weirdos in there." Laughter filled the studio again, but this time it was layered with meaning. Royal watchers couldn't believe how natural the episode felt. Funny, relaxed, and deeply sincere. American outlets called it Prince Harry's most relatable moment in years. British tabloids scrambled, trying to twist it, but the public had already decided. Harry's authenticity had cut through the noise. Social media filled with love for Meghan too, with fans crediting her for helping Harry rediscover his voice. "This is what happens when you marry someone who believes in your humanity," one listener posted. Celebrities joined in the praise. Mindy Kaling tweeted, "This episode was perfection. Hasan plus Harry, Bombi." Kerry Washington wrote, "Using laughter to spark change, that's real power." Jamila Jamil added, "Prince Harry talking about online safety like this. Iconic, necessary, brave." By the end of the episode, it was clear this wasn't just another celebrity podcast. It was a cultural reset. Prince Harry showed the world what modern leadership looks like: grounded, self-aware, funny, and full of empathy. Hasan Minhaj reminded everyone that humour isn't just entertainment, it's activism in disguise. Their laughter echoed, not as a distraction but as connection, and when Harry closed by saying, "We all have power, and it starts with what we share, how we listen, and who we protect," the internet went quiet for a beat, absorbing every word. Then applause flooded in, digital, global, unstoppable. A week later, the Parents Network saw record sign-ups. Teachers, parents, and even teens joined the movement. Podcasters everywhere called it the crossover of the decade. Somewhere in Montecito, Meghan was likely smiling, proud, calm, knowing this was what they were meant to do. Build bridges between pain and progress, seriousness and laughter, royalty and reality. As Hasan said in his closing line, "Turns out Prince Harry does know. He just needed a comedian to ask the right questions." The crowd roared. Harry laughed, fist-bumped Hasan, and said, "Let's do this again. Next time bring Meghan, she's the real boss." The episode ended, but its message didn't. It echoed everywhere, in classrooms, in parenting circles, in living rooms around the world. Protect kids, build empathy, laugh through the chaos. Prince Harry didn't just show up to a podcast. He showed the world how leadership sounds when it's free, honest, and unafraid to laugh at itself. Hasan Minhaj proved that the sharpest punchline is truth delivered with heart. Together, they reminded everyone that sometimes the most powerful revolutions start not with speeches, but with a microphone, a laugh, and a shared hope that tomorrow's internet can be better than today's. Hasan Minhaj doesn't know, but Prince Harry sure does, and now the whole world is listening.
The submission itself sounds nice. And to my amazing and peculiar Sussex family, thank you all for watching our videos and tuning in to Daily Diaries Friday's update. Keep it light, keep it there, and see you next time in our next episode. Bye bye. May you have a good day and a good time. Keep shining. Bye bye.